Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? Today is day 16 of the 88 step program where we take our goals and our notebook and we physically take it out every day and we write down our goals and see what's keeping us from them or see what's getting us towards them. Okay? What would be something that would get you towards your goals? Well, just by doing exercise or eating right will give you a stronger body and mind, which then will help you do other tasks more efficiently so that you can achieve your goal. Yes? If a person works 100% constantly towards one thing, they will burn out, pass out, just keel over and die, right? I mean, you have to have a balance. So it's a good idea to have a notebook to keep yourself focused and on track. Now this morning I was getting ready to do a couple different things. I had a few different little tasks, just, touching things up with the big goal. And as I was doing that, and I'm getting ready now to start the day and do a larger, bigger task. And I'm like, okay, should I do? Am I going to start? And then it's like, okay, wait a minute. It's just the procrastination. Once you just start, everything else will flow. If you sit there and walk into a task and not spend too much time trying to figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it, just jump right in, start it. It will work itself out, okay? Now, like let's say if you were at a job. This is going to be so easy for people that are, just starting out a new job. There's a lot of job possibilities out there, say, at the moment. So if you go to work and you just show up 5 minutes early, you don't have to do anything those 5 minutes. You don't have to clock in 5 minutes early. You don't have to do any tasks early, but you can read the bulletin board and you can read the notices of the day. You can give the managers and your boss the reassurance that they don't have to sit there and stress if you're going to show up. And if you do this on a constant basis, they already see you. The other thing is that when it is time to clock in, you're just ready to go. Right at 8:01, you're already actually working. You're not over there putting and tying your shirt and tie on and looking at the bulletin board, hunting down the manager to see what the task is of the day. Right? We all know people that come in right exactly at 8:00, and then they take the next 5 to 10 minutes over here diddling around. And then, okay, at 8:15, they feel like it's time for work. Right? I mean, it's just, you can see this. So just to stand out and be a better you, just by just jumping in and starting right away, you've already completely taken a huge chunk of that moment and are getting things done. I hope that kind of makes sense. Now, when we do things like this, this puts us on our own, judgment, I guess, or our own. We're judging ourselves, I guess, is how I'm a lack of words. Let's see if I can't do this a different way. We all know what is right, and we all know what's wrong. We all do. We all do. That's why some people like doing things in the open. Like myself, my whole life, I've always told somebody every single bad thing I've ever done. There isn't a single person out there or in this world that doesn't know something about everything about me. I have no secrets. So let's say if somebody comes up to me and says, hey man, I know that you have done this. I can sit there and say, you know what? If I introduce you to this person over here, they will confirm what you said, and maybe even tell you more that's more. But there is guaranteed somebody out there that knows every single aspect about my life. I have no secrets. I won't keep things away from people for the simple fact that I realize that people suffer so much within their own minds because others don't believe them, or it's too hard for them to tell others because they feel the victim. Something bad's happened to them, and then they're like too embarrassed to tell others. I've always known by telling people my secrets and dark things at the right time, at the appropriate crowd, that they can learn from that, knowing that they're not the only person that has suffered from doing something wrong or being a victim of someone else doing something wrong. And then all the other things in life. We all know what's right and we all know what's wrong. And when we go through life and we try to always do the right thing, when we look over on the other side of the fence and we're like, but we know that person's doing this wrong. And that's, let's just say, for lack of a better word, like say illegally or morally wrong, whatever moral is to you, okay? And we're like, but they keep getting rewarded. They're in a big house. They're in a big, income tax bracket, or whatever your carrot is to you, right? They're famous. They're whatever, okay? That's a dangerous place to be. Got so sidetracked in the fact that, I looked at this 100% and it threw me off of where I am, and I apologize about that, because what I'm trying to say, okay, there we go, my secrets, I'm trying to sit there and be an example, and I'm using me as the example, and I'm trying to keep myself focused on this, and here I am, got myself completely sidetracked, or I can't even keep my train of thought. And that's why it's so important to have these type of things going on so that you can keep yourself focused. Oh, I was talking about how, okay, so we justify things. We see how they do wrong things and get rewarded. And if we keep doing the right thing, it feels like life is against us. Well, maybe that's the way it's supposed to be for the lessons to be learned. Because what happens is that we all know what's right and we all know what's wrong. And we don't ever forget and go to sleep when we do something wrong. We just kind of put it off to the side. And then keep doing those type of wrong things. Or we train our brain to just constantly do the right thing, no matter what the cost is. No matter what the cost is. And what is the right thing? It's admitting the mistakes of, like, saying I had a brain fart right there. Instead of playing it off of something, it was a brain fart. Okay. Admit the mistake. That's doing the right thing. Because we all are going to make mistakes. All of us. And the right thing isn't sitting there saying, I didn't do the wrong thing. So what? So that you don't get caught, or so you don't get in trouble, or so that, okay, whatever, you know what I mean? We're all going to do the wrong thing. That's how it is in life. To learn. Now, when we do the wrong thing, like procrastinate, when I'm sitting here saying, what should I do? Well, let's go ahead and do the video. Let's go get the video done, and then we're going to go up and just clean up the spot where I can cut my wood and finish off that last little piece that's finishing it off, that last little corner to finish a huge project that was years in the making done today on a section. So, God bless you. This is all for God and all glory to Jesus. I hope that this helps you want to read the Bible more. God bless you. God bless America.